Hey geeks, it's Minx, and it's time for your Daredevil Daily. I know it's been a while. Like I said in my Once Upon a Time video, my monitor kind of died, so I had to get a new one before I could actually start doing videos again. Yay! I'm way behind. But we only have a few more videos to go, so we're on to episode 10, and all I have to say is, there's ninjas on my front lawn trying to kill me! Which is essentially what it boiled down to at the end. So this episode, funnily enough, I actually kind of liked more than a couple of the other middle-of-the-road episodes. But there were still some parts that just kind of they felt out of place. Now, we know at the end of last episode, Frank Castle broke out of jail thanks to Wilson Fisk. So we got that going. And we fully expect that he's going to go on a rampage. And it seems that way because the DA is now Swiss cheese. And poor Foggy got shot. He's going to be fine, though, folks. It's okay. And then the coroner is, like, freaking massacred. And the only one who thinks that it's not Frank is Karen. Karen's the only person who, at all thinks it's not Frank. So she teams up with her newspaper dude, whose name still escapes me. And when she has to go get some files from her house, he sends her with some cops. Those cops get knocked out. Frank shows up. She holds a gun on him and is like, I will pump you. I will empty this clip into you. And then her house gets shot up, and it's obviously not Frank. So we've got another player, and it's probably somebody on Fisk's end trying to, manipulate and whatnot. But, yeah. So he hasn't shut up more people, but the DA still got her comeuppance. I don't really have a theory as to who did all the shooting ups as of yet. My only theory is that maybe the assistant DA might have paid someone off to do it, but at the same time, I don't know. It probably is the blacksmith or whoever that is. I think it's about that point where they're actually starting to combine the stories. They're starting to combine them, and I think it's going to get down to the point where it's going to be Daredevil, Punisher, and Elektra fighting at the same time as a team, which of course would be like a dream team in this particular series. We got to see a lot of the night nurse, Claire, which was exciting. I actually really enjoy her acting bits, so that's exciting. Yeah, the parts that I didn't think fit, I think all in all, the show itself did a really good job of sticking to story. The only part that didn't really fit for me were the two Elektra scenes. Granted, it's awesome. Now she's got her size, and you're going to see them come back into play because that was her signature weapon in the comics. But okay, it doesn't surprise me that the dude who attacked her was sent from Stick. Obviously, Stick's got to get her back into the chase and pretty much just point out, this is who you are, And the guy was totally willing to die for that. I think what bothers me is that the bits seemed a little out of place. I feel like where they were in the episode, like randomly right in the middle and randomly towards the end, is where these bits came, and I feel like they just really didn't fit. I would have taken the first scene where she's at the little airport hangar and she's getting a drink and the dude, orders her a drink too. I would have actually preferred that at the very beginning of the episode. And then the payoff scene with the size either in the middle or at the end. I feel like where they placed it kind of sucked. But all in all, I kind of liked it. There's the cliffhangeriness with the ninjas climbing up the wall of the thing. We now know that the people who were being drained of blood were having chemicals introduced to their body, which tells me that they are kind of the next generation of the Hand, and I wonder if that's not how the Hand survives so much, is the chemicals replace their blood. So they're starting to knit everything back together so that we're going to have one cohesive story by the end of the season. So far I like it. I liked it better than some of the other ones. I will give it a B+. That is my grade for it, I think. Yes. So I will see you guys tomorrow for your next Daredevil Daily, which will be episode 11. We're almost through with season 2, guys. Then we'll see if we get any news about the Luke Cage, which is coming out in September. I'm also expecting Vinyl Palooza box coming up soon. Should be here sometime this week, hopefully. And with that, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Feel free to let me know what you thought of this particular episode or the series as a whole down in the comments. I respond to all comments. If you want to catch the next Daredevil Daily or even my Once Upon a Time reviews, unboxings, anything like that, click that little red button down there that says subscribe. And with that, see you tomorrow, geeks. Later.